this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot, so he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Goal! Japan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been cut out, well played. Spread neatly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Japan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Kamada, over to the right flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Kubo. And he's being shifted off it. And he was quick to react. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Crossed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mitoma. Strong running down that left flank. And it's made its way to him. Ito clears without hesitation. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of... Oh, he's on his own! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And he has been fouled there. And it's Kubo. Kubo. Endo. He's looking wide.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Endo cuts it out. Mitoma aims beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That has been slung wide. He's got away. And it's Nagatomo. Kubo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's well positioned here. And the pass is intercepted. That's a good ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that signals the end of the first period. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
Security
don't fix
staff
it.
for
So
each
I
block,
think the manager has
please
to
report
resist
to the
change
staff room
at this
immediately.
stage.
Japan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, Mitoma.
Away we go again.
Number 14, Kubo. Number 17, coming on the field. Number
Endo.
38, Maeda. Number 11, Machino. Number 13, Ito.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ito. Ito! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Now the ball's gone astray. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nagatomo. No way through, so back it comes. Knocks it into space. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he shoots. Yoshida clears. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Kubo. And he's in on goal. He's picked his way through. Mitoma!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's forced to go back. Nicely spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Kubo! And he hits the net. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution for Japan, number 42.
So we have movement on
Number
both
24.
benches.
Coming on the field,
Japan are at
number
the peak
20,
of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Tanaka, substitution.
What a throw in. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! And that's in! That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Kagawa. Duan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Probing pass. This looks promising. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. Takes a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Back when it goes. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Oh, some astute defending there. Oh no, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. Can he finish? Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's superb. Great chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Japan have their third corner. Oh, that one's going nowhere. And a chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Maida. Endo. Kagawa. Can he spark a counter here? Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's the end. Japan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
After the final whistle today.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud
Hello,
competition,
everybody, and welcome
just
to
seemingly
today's
bigger
match.
and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the...
Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Is number 11, Cantona.
Preston are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yaya Toure knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Ferdinand.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Gerrard. Looking for the run. O'Reilly. And this is Gerrard. Great chance! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Preston are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Urmur is in a really good position out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! And he's found the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Looking to receive it in space. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he'll shoot here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. 39. And he's been shifted off it. Almost half an hour in now.
Preston are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Wits. Great vision. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Spread it left. And that could well leave a mark. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
O'Reilly. Opts to play it back. 39. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? He's found space here. McAllister. Wits.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Romero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? 39.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McAllister. Well, that has not gone well. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gerrard. Some good work on the right flank here. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Number 11, Cantona.
And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Such good pressing in a good area to force the error, and the hard work was pretty much complete.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's there to belt it away and claimed it back swiftly. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cantona. McAllister. Gives it back. Aims beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Wirtz, 2 assists to his credit already. And it's McAllister. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Suter. Winks.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
On the field, number 23.
Preston are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. McAllister. McAllister. And it's Gerrard. Soboslai, he's found some space. Decent chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Soboslai really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Can he get on the end of this? O'Reilly. Winks, spots it and intercepts. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now that looks a decent ball. Yaya Toure. And he's had it nicked away. Opts for safety. Yaya Toure. And it's O'Reilly. Ah, such a clever touch. He's shifting through the gears here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Winks. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. McAllister. That is good progress on the left. Into the last 5 minutes. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Winks. Ferdinand.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Duffy. Now Cajuste. And that is that. Preston were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So straight into the action. While for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
And it's João Palhinha. That is a brilliant interception. Palhinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Trossard. Trossard's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Trossard does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
João Palhinha. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
In he goes again. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Well, there's the clearance. Preston are looking to go forward now. Trossard. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's tidy. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. El Canous. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Pressing high and with purpose. Spread to the right. Winks. Goes looking wide. It's come to nothing. Stones. Now Timber. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's McAllister. And it's Salah. Look at the... Odegaard! Superb from Odegaard! A finish of true class! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
El Canous, and he skips past his man, and he's cut it out. Odegaard.
Preston truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Lovely, now then. He's beaten the last man. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Mohamed Salah. Odegaard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Succumbs to the pressure. Winks. Milicochap. Now Cajuste. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's McAllister.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's João Palhinha. Reed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Preston go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Good ball, good take. João Palhinha. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And Marmouche! And no mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0. There's the shot! And he makes no mistake. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's in a great position here. Oh, such a clever touch. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Salah. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Running strong and purposeful.
Preston really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mohamed Salah. Preston have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Winks. Al-Kanous bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Timber. Trossard venturing down the left. And it's Ødegaard. Trossard. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Silvestre really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now who's going to be first to this? Timber picks it up out wide. That's not going far. And he's had it nicked away. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Ødegaard. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
So we have movement on both benches. Saka. Can he get it through? Driven in.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Omar Mamouche. Number 19, Trossard.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away.
Well, this is intriguing.
Number 17, Jones.
Oh, lovely feeding. Oh, shooting chance! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The final 5 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. What's going wide left? And Silvestre. And it's Rodri. And here's Nunez. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He is through here.
He
stands tall and strong. Saka. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Bruno Fernandes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. McAllister. Silvestre.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And if
The
you do
end
have
of
a
the
chance
game.
today, please take some
Reflections?
time out to give
Well,
your
Peter,
support
this
to our
was
best
probably...
stadium.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation
everybody,
laced with
welcome
the
to
odd
today's
infusion
match.
of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Goes for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Silvestre picks it up. Oh, good climb! And he's heaved it away. Searching passes. Chance! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's very neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Drogba. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Drogba. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira. Preston yet to have an attempt on... And Shevchenko! And he's done it! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now.
Shoots! And another try! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a shot! Off the post! Winks is the... He's having a hit! Omur.
Preston really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is good strength. Oh, easy pickings there. Winks. Preston
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Knocks it into space. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Is there any support? He might not. The chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Preston truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Duffy. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Drogba. Takes a shot. Shevchenko! And there's a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time.
Cantona. And he's intervened well there. Winks. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Some resolute defending there. He's having a pop! Just a tiny bit high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
It's a good run down the right. Bilakotchap.
Chelsea couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he welcomes it. It's Drogba! A real chance and a real let-off.
Chelsea certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Omur. Nicely weighted ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And smartly reclaimed. Palmer! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they can counter here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Wilshere, who's set up one goal so far. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely worked. Begovic gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Reed. Now Cajuste. Wilshere producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Dink through. Bilakotchap. Preston can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Winks. Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Suter. Now it's Omur. Plays the return pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Chelsea have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, number 25. Coming on the field, number 20, number 21. Substitution in progress.
Goes for the shot! Chelsea have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Azar quietly revving up. Some really good ball movement.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Just 5 minutes left. Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes.
And he's
has
picked
been
it up out
indicated.
wide. He's found a way through. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be the final act. Preston are beaten
And a
and
quick
they
reminder
are
today
out.
to please take all lid outer bins located
Any
by
reflections
the
on what you've
entrance
seen,
gate.
Jim? Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so
Hello,
much to
everybody,
raise
and
the mood
welcome
all
to
around
today's
us.
match.
After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence... Cantona! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Some good work on the right flank here. Winks. Now Cajuste. Well, that looks a decent ball. Robson. Vieira. So, what can they make of this? And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Wilshere. And he's managed to get free. Towering header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Shevchenko. He's having a pop! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. Good chance here! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cajuste, and that's been intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ball is over the line. And this is Drogba. He's being... Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This... Can he finish?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Pressing. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's real chance. And again, he is at his elastic best. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've
Hello,
always known will be a
everybody,
crucial
and welcome
game.
to today's match.
At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Well, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Drogba stood his ground strongly. Beckham. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Winks. That's Vieira. Now it's Drogba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Beckham flings in across. Suter getting this one clear. And this is Bale. Looks across and plays it in. Preston so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that is expertly dealt with. Omur. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Preston are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, such a clever touch. Vieira. And here's Beckham. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Preston do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Rooney, and this is Drogba. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He is just caressing the ball. He's chosen to go back. Ferdinand. And it's Bale. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Beckham touches it back. It's a good spell of possession. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kajuste. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's well positioned here. Chance! Beckham. Here's Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Reed does really well to win the ball there. Winks. Well read, nice interception. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Drogba. And it's Beckham. Vieira. Beckham. Passes short and sharp.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Beckham. That's Vieira. That's tidy. Vieira. Good, strong midfield running here. And it takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control. Duffy. And Suta. Milokochap. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And this is Drogba. Winks. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bruno Fernandes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught, and the finish! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
They've played it short, pinches it off him. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Drogba. Desai. Dixon. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Bruno Fernandes. Rooney does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Driven in. He's rising! They got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Reed. He's picked his way through. And Suta threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Always goal side. Oh, just the keeper now. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Preston are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's Rooney. Looking for the far post. Played it again. Oh, it's Drogba! And how did he not make it 4?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It'll be a throw-in. And back to the keeper they go.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Dixon. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's that. Preston suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.